Excuse me, can we have one conversation in the room, please? Thank you.
Thank you. So, I'll just repeat. Lorraine has just asked me, what extra facilities do you need? So, do you need toilets, showers, changing and stuff like that? So, no, we don't actually need anything. So, again, going back to Snowsfields, that has absolutely nothing. Long term, the school has said that if you wish to have toilet access, once we build up a relationship, you can have it. But you don't. It's not essential. So now the question that follows that generally is like, oh, generally men's footballers would need to go to the loo. So are they going to, do it on pitch or on the court or something like that? No, they won't, because generally we always link up with a pub locally or with someone locally that will allow them to use the facilities, and we always have a site manager on. So the site manager sees them putting their left arm towards their zipper. We know what's happening. And we tell them, mate, not here, right? So obviously, we police that really well. That was a really good question. Yeah, Miss. Okay.
Who carries the ongoing maintenance costs? Because the greater the use of the space,
Yeah.
the more wear and tear there is on it.
Another really good question. So the question was, who covers the maintenance of the actual site? So in our rent-free period, we would cover all maintaining of the site, right? Once our rent-free period is over, obviously the school would start generating revenue, then it would be the school's responsibility to maintain the site. Now, I don't want you to think that maintaining the site is going to be like £1,000 a month or anything like that. No, generally maintaining costs are around about £1,000 per annum. But once the rent-free period is over, the week before our rent-free period is over, we would leave it. We would have conducted that already. So generally you need to do it every 6 to 12 months depending on the usage of it. So it's not a huge cost, but we cover it at the start of the rent-free and then after the school then takes it forward. Yeah. So.
What's the percentage revenue split for income generation on these second year?
Okay, so percentage revenue split after the rent-free period. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily need to work on a percentage. It's generally a guaranteed amount per hour. So Snowsfield School, for example, we're guaranteeing them £30 an hour. That allows us to charge £60 an hour to the customer. So generally, if I'm being perfectly transparent with you, we want to at least double up, right? However, if the school or playground or council says, you know what, let's go on, if you do well, we do well, and wants to go 50-50 or 60-40 or something like that, that's a conversation that we can definitely have. Yeah? So?
We've got a massive space on our roof. Is it possible to build a pitch on the roof?
Anything's possible. Yeah. So, okay, I get it. So Marlborough Primary School, which is I think in the borough of Kensington and Chelsea, they've got a pitch on their roof. It's a lot more costly, but if the space is
massive,
yeah, then it's possible. It just will take a bit more time. So traditionally, a five-side pitch should take no more than 2 weeks to build, but on the roof, might want to double that. Yeah, double, maybe even triple that. So summer is always a really good time to do it. Yeah. Miss?
What is your cut commission-wise on bookings?
On bookings. Okay, so is lettings or after development?
Lettings.
Okay, lettings, right. So what have you got at the moment, so I could just give you an example?
Not outside, but it was mainly in interior space, so sports halls, gym.
Interior space, okay.
Yeah.
So again, so our agreements tend to vary, okay? So but our traditional agreement is a 50-50 split. So any income that we generate will be split 50-50 with the school. However, that's based on our pricing. So let's say if your pricing is already quite low at £30 an hour, we would then take a lower percentage, which is 5 to 10%. So it just depends on what we're letting out. So it's a very, very big scale. So do you want to just follow that up?
Have you worked with BSF schools as well, where there's a facilities company in place at the school, the new builds?
Yeah, so at the moment we're working with a few facilities partners, but not in the terminology that you've just mentioned. But there are various facility companies, management companies inside these schools. But we do work with the school and liaise with them to ensure the lettings take place. But I think we would need to have a conversation with them first, I think, before we kind of sign up to some agreement. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? But anything's possible, but a conversation would need to be had, I think, with all parties.
Yeah.
Yes, miss?
In terms of insurance, our insurance covers until 6 o'clock. Do you
Yeah.
have a liability insurance?
Right, so yeah, it's another really good question. So anything that takes place during our hours of activity will be our responsibility. So that could be, if it's a leg break, if it's any injury, that's our responsibility. Similarly, if we decide that we do get weekend lettings, and obviously it's not, your insurance is only covered Monday to Thursday, for example, anything during our hours of operation where we are having to staff it is covered by us. Yeah? Is that okay? Right, okay. Is there any other questions?
It's me
Yeah,
again.
again.
Okay, this time in terms of looking after school,
Yeah.
our caretaker works until 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Will you be facilitating the looking after schools? Will you be key holders?
Absolutely. So again, generally, if an agreement is made and if a pitch is built or whether it's lettings, we would be responsible for all aspects of the school.